2, 1.
It all starts with a spark. A fuse is lit, and there's no stopping it.
He started it.
The flame travels to the stars in the shell, and they begin exploding into fireworks with brilliant colors and shapes that light up the nighttime sky. That's what Terry Watson was to Bay City, a spark. But anyone who knows Terry knows his energy is so contagious.
A lot of heart and soul goes into this.
The former Bay City police officer would ignite an effort that for over 50 years would fill the city skies and all of our 4th of Julys with one of the biggest fireworks displays in Michigan.
It's a feeling that's indescribable. At times it leaves me speechless.
This 4th of July weekend, Bay City will say goodbye to their guy, Mr. Fireworks as he was called, in a way that only Terry Watson would dream up. At the show he created, back for the first time since the pandemic that would claim so many lives, including the bright spirit of Mr. Fireworks. And his widow, Peggy, wouldn't have it any other way. Bay City was Terry's hometown, but he enlisted in the Army and served our country in Vietnam. He continued to protect and serve, winning medals for his courage during his 27 years as a Bay City police officer, then serving as Bangor Township supervisor for over a decade. But his true passion was bringing the oohs and ahs to our community over the 4th of July, and he would do just about anything to make it possible.
My first year, I'm guessing maybe 20,000 people, and then it grew and grew.
What started in 1972 as a small show put on by the Fraternal Order of Police Men in Blue would explode over the years, partly because of Terry's hair-raising schemes to raise money. The fundraising would take Terry to the highest of highs on rooftops and flagpoles to the lowest of lows, living in a concrete pipe for days and floating in Bay City's sewers.
One year I stayed down out in the river on a ice fishing shanty, and it dropped to 20 below zero that night. That was my worst one.
He did it all for the city and community he loved. For 30 years, as Bay City's Fireworks Festival president, he would raise over $500,000 to fill the skies with thunderous booms and memories of one of the premier light shows in our state. Terry would step down as president in the late 2000s, but was always at President Doug Clark's side, giving advice and color commentary to our viewers.
Joining us now to talk a little bit more about what the crowd is going to see is Mr. Fireworks himself, Terry Watson. Thank you so much for joining us.
Matt, Angie, it's great to be back again this year.
And although he isn't here with us tonight, his legacy lives on through his wife, 3 children, 3 grandchildren, and the other true love of his life. This 4th of July, as we celebrate America's birthday, Bay City will hear Terry's voice along with the music and giant blasts in the sky. A fitting tribute for Mr. Fireworks, Terry Watson, the spark who started it all, and passed the torch to the community who loved him.